Hey guys, this is Agent Slater. Today I'll be showing you how to get to Drug Lab from Yella in both ways. The fast way, which is cutting your quantum jump midway, and the slow way, which is heading directly there with your ship. The takes about 5 minutes difference, I think, depending on your ship. So let's jump to it. So if you're doing the slow way, which is you gotta fly out there yourself, what you want to do is you want to head to OM4, not OM6. I'm heading towards OM6. That's the closest one to me right now. But you got to head to OM4. So let's get to OM6, then we'll go to OM4, and then we'll do it. Come on, game. All right. Let's go. Where's OM4? Are you OM4? Nope. Are you OM4? Yes, you are. All right. Now, keep in mind, I am flying a Razor LX, so I might be going much faster than what most cargo ships at the very least can do. But it's the same path, it's the same thing, so all you gotta do is follow the guideline. So it's pretty dark, so hopefully we'll be able to make it. But if we don't, I usually use coordinates, which I'll type it out in chat. So here's what you gotta do. Now we're at OM4. Always do it from OM4 if you're going to fly straight there, because the drug lab is closer to OM4 than it is to OM6. So you got to look at OM6, tilt your camera a little bit, a few degrees to the right, since it's dark and you can't see the mountains, and you just fly straight there. So a little space battle or something. Alright, so yep, you just got to pretty much keep going there for a few minutes. Once you hit the Atmo, I'll show you what to do. For now, let's just skip through this. So while you're heading there, if you've noticed, I'm looking around at the sides, trying to see my destination, my distances from OM6, OM2, OM5, and OM4. Now notice that I am decoupled, so that doesn't, slow me down or affect me adversely while I'm looking for the coordinates. What I'm basically trying to do is triangulate where I'm going to. The general coordinates for Drug Lab are 343 kilometers away from OM4, over there. You got 617 kilometers away from OM5, and you have 395 degrees from OM6 and 590 degrees from OM2. So it looks like we're approaching the right coordinates for OM2, but we're still too far away from OM4. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust a little bit so that we don't overshoot it too much to the right. Just gonna go a little bit over here. Let's make sure that we've balanced that. We're way too far to the right. That's fine. Let's see. OM6, we're approaching, it says 390 away from OM6, so that means we're too far to the right about. Let me slow down because of gravity, altitude. So let's drop down, once you've reached this, altitude, let's just drop down all the way to 2,000 meters. That's the optimum altitude where you can see the mountains up in your face. Alright, so now we're at 2,000. Let's see. OM2 is, we're 560 kilometers away. Remember, the location of Drug Lab is 590 kilometers away from OM2, means we're 30 kilometers too close to OM2. Now, the location of Drug Lab is 395 kilometers from OM6, which means that we are too far away from OM6. So let's say that OM4 is north. That's how it's always going to be. OM4 is north. OM5 over there would be east. OM6 would be south. OM2 would be west. So we need to move far away from OM2, 30 kilometers away from OM2, and we need to move about roughly 20 kilometers to OM6, which means that we need to be going roughly in this general direction, in the southeast direction. So let's go. I have a feeling it looks like it's going to be that mountain over there, the one I'm shooting at, but we'll find out. That looks like the general shape of the drug lab mountain. Contact received. So that means there's some. Oh my god, it's a Super Hornet. That guy's up to no good. Well, anyways, contact received means there's definitely someone there, which, it generally means this is probably drug lab. Let's try to find it at night. Where are you? Oh shit. I think it might be too high. Well, let's double check the coordinates. So OM2, oh, we're way too close to OM2. This is definitely not the drug lab mountain. It's this one over there. Notice my fuel is dropping really fast. It's because I'm using boost and afterburner at the same time. It's more maneuverability at the cost of fuel consumption. Okay, so there you go. There's drug lab. Alright. So at drug lab, your distance is 395.8 from OM6, which is south. 590 kilometers from OM2, which is west. 343 kilometers away from OM4, which is north. And finally, 395 kilometers away from OM6. Wait, we already covered that. Yes. 617 kilometers away from OM5, which is east. Now, note that OM5 and OM2 are both below the horizon, but they're still the east and the west, respectively. That's how we generally judge the directions on Yellow to Jumptown. Now, this is the slow way of getting here, the way where you have to fly all the way. So let's go to Cry Station, refuel, and go back so we can do the longer way, the shorter way, I mean. So now we look again for, this time it doesn't really matter if it's OM6 or OM4. I particularly prefer to do it from OM4, but it really doesn't matter. So once you get to OM6 or OM4, remember, so drug lab is 343 kilometers away from OM4, but it's 395 kilometers away from OM6. Is this OM4? Nope. Is this OM4? Yep. Okay. So what you gotta do is, first off, most importantly, make sure you have your ship's power mapped to a hotkey that you can press and instantly turn off the ship and turn it back on. If you're using the advanced flight controls, by default that's 5. If you're using the basic ones, you don't have a mapping for that, so you might have to set that up yourself. So what you gotta do is, and you might fail this a couple of times, it's fine, it still saves you a lot of time. What we're trying to do is we're trying to stop midway between OM4 and OM6, stop our quantum jump. If you do that, you'll stop right above Jumptown. Typically, so Jumptown is 343 kilometers away from OM4. If you land between 360, 370, and 300 kilometers away from OM4. That's fine, like it's an acceptable range that doesn't really add much delay. So let's go ahead and try. And remember, you can fail a bunch of times, it doesn't matter as long as you eventually get it, it still saves you a lot of time. So we stopped at 370, which is just the acceptable range. We power back on, and then you look down. It's dark, and now you don't have an indicator of where Drug Lab would be anymore. So you just fly straight down towards yellow. So you look at the yellow marker, and you stop when your altitude is roughly about 2,000 meters again. Let's do that now. All right, so now we're at 2,000 meters. We look up, say, remember, OM4 is north. I'm going to have to drill that in. OM4 is north, OM5 is east, OM6 is south, and OM2 is west. So we're 506 kilometers, we're 505 kilometers away from OM2, which means that we're too far away from OM2, which means we need to get closer to it. Because remember, Drug Lab is at 590 kilometers away from OM2. And we're 370 kilometers away from OM4, which means that we need to move closer because Drug Lab is at 343. So if we need to move closer to both OM4 and OM2, that means that Drug Lab is generally in the northwest direction. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's that mountain over there. You see that? That's probably it. So let's fly over there and see. Ooh, the FPS drop. All right. So much lag. All right, so let's see. Drug Lab should be around here. Oh, there it is. And that took us much less than the other method. It's much faster, it's more reliable, but the important thing is you got to remember your coordinates. Where'd it go? It's right under me. Did I lose it? Oh, there you go. I'm blind. Yeah, you got to remember the coordinates. So again, let me reiterate. You have OM4 at 343, OM2 at 590, OM6 at 395, and OM5 at 617. And that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. Good luck getting here. Have fun and enjoy your day.